God and Man. Guideposts for Spiritual Peace and Awakening. Written by Masahisa Goi. Chapter 6. Part 3. True Religions and Mistaken Religions. Here I would like to explain to you the world after death, which is, in other words, the subconscious world, and which I have not elaborated upon in Chapter 3. If at this point I do not explain the world after death, I think that you may find many points difficult to understand when I describe mistaken religions. The basis of all the anxieties of the human world lies in the fear of death. Whatever kind of agony one may face, it will not hurt the heart of a person who has overcome the fear of death. There is no other event than death that so strongly arouses the concern of a human being. Is death the end for a human being, or is it a transfer to another world? When this mystery is solved, it is certain that human progress will be accelerated. A human being is not lost with the disappearance of the physical body, as I have emphasized in the last chapter. Death is a transfer to the subconscious world. Hereafter, when I use the term subconscious world, it will encompass the spiritual world as well. The death of the physical body is a birth into the subconscious world. The Japanese word uju, which literally means to go and to be born, has been used for death, or to die. This is because people in the old days were aware of the true meaning of death. The death of the physical body refers to the condition where the individual spirit, who had been within the physical body, and is connected to God, has shed the physical body while still clothed in the subconscious body. From now on I will at times refer to the individual spirit simply as spirit. To repeat what I described in the last chapter, a human being is not a physical body, but is spirit itself. The physical body is the container of the spirit, and it moves according to the will of the spirit. Just as a car is driven by its driver, the physical body performs a variety of actions while being driven by the spirit. As I mentioned in the previous chapters, the individual spirit, who was divided out from the direct spirit, first created the subconscious body, and wore it like an undergarment or shirt. Over it, he or she puts on the jacket called the physical body. It is this jacket which is habitually called a human being. Because they thought of the physical body in this way, the people who lived in the physical world were long convinced that the extinction of someone's physical body was the extinction of that human being. To put it in terms of physics, the spiritual body is a body having a very high frequency, or a very short wavelength, a very fine wave, while the physical body has a low frequency, or a long wavelength, a rough wave. The subconscious body has a frequency or wavelength just between the two. The individual spirit can have these three bodies: spiritual, subconscious, and physical as its own. However, to enter the physical body, the individual spirit must inevitably be clothed in the subconscious body. This is because when the individual spirit moves from the spiritual body to the physical body, there is too great a difference in wavelengths, or frequencies. Thus the need for a subconscious body. The subconscious body has the role of connecting the spirit and the physical body. It also serves as the place where the thoughts of the spirit, and also the thoughts from the physical human brain, are recorded. In this case, the subconscious body is also called the thought body. With the death of the physical body, a human being, spirit, lives in the subconscious world, clothed in the subconscious body. In the subconscious world, as in this physical world, there are various ways of life, and a variety of stages. One's life there takes shape in accordance with the thoughts accumulated in the subconscious body. If one's thoughts are filled with hatred, one will live surrounded by hatred. If one's thoughts are filled with deep love, one will live with people whose thoughts are filled with deep love. Thus, according to the many different kinds of thoughts that have accumulated there, the subconscious world is divided into an unlimited number of stages. These can be roughly classified into three levels: the heavenly world, the human world, and the lower world. The highest among the three is the heavenly world, which is the realm of people with deep love, or with few material desires, or few attachments, and so on. In other words, people who are close to the mind of God live there. Also, there are even more minute stages within this level. As for the human world, it is the sphere of those who lived average lives, and earned average marks while they were in the physical world. As for the lower world, it is the world where people live who go against love, or have deeply rooted material desires, or tenacious attachments, or a fiercely strong physical ego, or are lazy, and so on. In other words, it is the world of those who are far from their divinity. They live there to have their karmic causes extinguished.